Hello and welcome back to GBHS Borough News.
And are back with the latest news of the halls of Glen Burnie High School.
The Pope's gone!
No, Keener!
As construction gets underway for the first floor of the M building, students and teachers are adjusting to the change in rooms.
Students have more than likely noticed the lack of doors on the first floor classrooms and the thin walls on both the first and second floor. Last year, some of the student body started to hear word that may be changing.
Originally, the school was designed this way to create an open learning environment for students.
Oh right, wasn't that called something weird like space school?
Yeah, it was called an open space school. After World War II, American educators went over to England and saw that their classrooms were set up in a similar fashion to ours. The American educators thought it would be a good idea as it was designed so that students could all be together with many teachers overseeing them.
So if we were being taught by Keener and then Campbell walked in and he'd add in more information?
Exactly, as if no walls were present.
But most teachers teach in the traditional way that there is walls.
That's why this idea doesn't work, and we've been wanting it fixed since freshman year. The idea was popular back in the 70s when the M building was built.
So for right now, construction is taking place on the first floor, and then it will move to the second floor and distract them as well.
Waste of taxpayer money.
Yeah.
And for sports, the Ravens actually won a game. They won October 1st against their rivals, the Steelers, 23-20 in overtime.
Oh yeah, they did. You know who else won their game?
Who?
We did! Glen Burnie High School won their football game for homecoming.
That's right, last weekend Glen Burnie's pep rally was unfortunately canceled due to the hurricane.
That we didn't get.
Yep, and the game was pushed back to 4 in the afternoon. Saturday's homecoming dance, however, proceeded as planned.
Along with the homecoming, there came a bit of victory dancing from our own Coach Woodson. He had the privilege of being the coach for our football team.
And apparently a dancer.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Didn't he promise the team that if they won the homecoming game, he would dance in front of everyone?
Yep, that's right. Mr. Woodson was quoted saying, "I went down there last night and cut a rug," when asked about the promise he made to his boys and the dancing that happened on that night.
Our teachers are just full of surprises, aren't they?
It would appear so, but you know what else seems to be a surprise and that's been baffling scientists lately?
What's that?
Water on Mars!
Megan, I hate to burst your bubble, but there being water on Mars is, well known for a while.
You're right, Anna, but this time the water that was found isn't frozen, it's liquid. Though I wouldn't start planning your trip to Mars just yet, the water that was found is briny, which means it contains both salt water and fresh water. In other words, it's not pure.
It's still pretty cool, though, and with this new information, the scientists can continue their work, and maybe one day we could be planning our trip to Mars.
With David Bowie!
No,
Yes,
Keener! Since we can't start planning our trip to Mars, maybe we should start planning our trip to Mexico.
Why?
Pope's going to Mexico next year!
No, Keener!
Actually, he is, but we don't know when he is yet because he hasn't released a date.
Oh, sorry, Keener.
It's all good.
Why are you yelling?
It's like my stick.
What?
It's a whole thing.
Apparently, Pope of the Week is going to be our newest segment.
No.
Right after this segment, please welcome our senior staff writer, Julia Wolf, for Cats.
For cats!
Not the musical Cats, just the Cat of the Week.
Because the internet needs more cats, obviously. So the cat of the week is the Munchkin cat. Munchkin cats are a relatively new breed of cat that have shorter legs caused by a genetic mutation that is called hypochondroplasia or pseudoachondroplasia. There was a lot of controversy over this breed when they were first discovered because of potential health and mobility issues, though the shortness of their legs doesn't necessarily affect their running or leaping abilities. In 2014, Lilliput, a Munchkin cat, was named the shortest living cat by the Guinness Book of World Records, standing at 5.25 inches tall. Munchkin cats are generally sweet-natured, playful, people-oriented, outgoing, and intelligent, similar to me.
Thanks, Julia, for your cat corner. We all know that cat listeners come from within.
Yes, that. And if you want to follow us on any other social media, the link will be down below. And we'll see you next time with more GBHS Borough News.